Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1 between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. David Whaley, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer, sink to try to get ground balls. So even though he has 2 pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Nate Proctor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nate Proctor.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Proctor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at bat. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything, but he waited until the ball was deep in the zone, and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a the whole field up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Boovie moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Elliott Gillis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Central squad is on top here, 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Nate Proctor. He singled his last time up.
Proctor.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball in for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Well, if this were a regular season game, he'd be happy to take first base any way that he could. But after seeing this is a showcase game where he wants to show the world what he can do with the bat, he has to be a little bit disappointed. Nobody's stock ever rose by getting beamed, that's for sure.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Digging in once again, Elliott Gillis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they load the base. Ready for another shot now, Nate Proctor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rivas is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally.
Over Molina, and he touched the plate.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the West region. Coming to the plate now, Nate Proctor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. Collier into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Nate Proctor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Lifted the other way out to left center, and that's in there. Base hit. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Yeah, he's at this showcase to show what he can do. And if he could string a few ABs like that together, he's going to see his stock rise and keep rising. Nothing spectacular, just a solid base knock.
Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the 2nd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Elliott Gillis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bounce towards the 2nd baseman. Song charging this one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Russell Song.
Now batting, 2nd baseman, Russell
Comes
Song.
set with the 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Kenny Moylan drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got no problem here. 1 away. Into the box now, Nate Proctor, and their runners at the corners now.
Nate Proctor.
Come on, right here. One
First
side.
delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing.
Hey, your pitch right here.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Ready once again, Nate Proctor, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Popped him up, but this will land untouched.
Leave it right here. One time, kid.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andre Collier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Goes to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Center fielder number 35, James Wallace.
Up the line. Scooped up. A play at the plate. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. In now, Nate Proctor. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Nate Proctor.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. Moylan moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys...
Nothing left to do but await his fate. This young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Solomon Woodall, a left fielder from the East region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Gene Witt, a starting pitcher from the East region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Andre McDonough, a third baseman from the Central region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Andres Melendez, a shortstop from the West region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Nate Proctor, a second baseman from the West region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.